Hi everyone, so welcome back to my artist studio. So today I'm gonna spend my day at my studio. So I thought why not I share with all of you my process and BTS from the studio. So today I'm gonna work on my this art wall where I put background to my easel, and to give a darker background I put this black panel or board. So today I'm gonna do something fun, something creative with this black panel because it was looking so dull or boring for me over the time, and now I want to color it, and I'm thinking to do some floral pattern here which gonna look good. So I have this basic sketching I have already done on this panel. You can see this, and I have made some beautiful floral patterns, and it's gonna look good. I'm recording my process to put on my shorts, which I usually do. I record some of the parts, in the process, to post on my YouTube shorts, or on Instagram. Okay guys, so I hope you like my shorts videos and as well as my live and long videos, and if you do, please do not forget to subscribe to my channel and like this video. Okay, thank you so much guys, for giving me this love. I really appreciate your support. It gives me lots of confidence to just keep on working and putting my hard work out there, and share with all of you. It really gives me lots of happiness and satisfaction. So please keep sharing your love, and I hope you enjoy watching the videos and also learn from it. So basically I'm using acrylic paints for making these patterns, and it's really easy because I want it to dry quickly. I don't want any complications as we get in oil painting. Of course, oil paintings are great, incredible, but I enjoy acrylic paintings more because it's like easy to make and quick to dry, and just you can put different layers over it. I am definitely thinking of giving like 2 to 3 layers to this artwork to make it look more realistic and beautiful. So first one is the basic one where I set the colors, to get the feel. I really like to enjoy the feel of completion and something great you can make. So it's really good to see that beforehand. So for that matter, I also suggest to different artists, if they would like to practice this, but it's always an artist's choice. However, I was saying that what I suggest is that you first finish the painting using the basic colors, and don't expect a lot and perfection out of it, but at least knowing that where your painting or artwork is really going, and what are the things you like it, and what are the things you don't or you would like to improve on it. So it gives you perspective, and even in the first layer you can make it look really good. So just start filling out your colors. If you see, like for example, if you have if you are making a tree, for example, so what would you do? I would suggest, like, first do the undertone and the overtone, like the shadow, the cooler tone and the warmer tone, highlights, the little bit, like the one side of the tree where it's decide where it's hitting the sunlight and make that part lighter in the beginning itself. But don't force on the highlights so much, just put the lighter shade and also choose the cooler, like the opposite side, and put the darker shade there. So that's how your, at least the tree will look more realistic and will give you that sense of satisfaction about your progress of your artwork. So that's very important and very motivating. So use and play with the colors and fill up the colors wherever you find the darker shade or the lighter one, or the exact colors. Try to find it and create it and just fill it down. I would also suggest that avoid using dark colors such as black. Initially in the first layer, do not use black. What you can do is, instead, if you are going for something darker part of the painting, for the contrast, I would suggest go for the purple one, taking blue and red and mixing them together. Also, you can take a hint of black. I would say avoid it in the beginning. You can definitely go for it later, but you can use really rich combination of blue and red to make it look purple, or pinkish purple or bluish purple, as per the requirement. And there you go. So fill in this way, and now you will see your painting in front of your eyes, and you will know, like, okay, this is a good progress. Now I have to build on this. And that's like gives you a lot of relief, lot of compensation, like, okay, you are heading towards a good direction and it will become even better and better. So basically, this is the secret behind my acrylic paintings. I hope this will help you. So let me know in the comment what do you think about this. So also, there is one thing that I would like to share with all of you, that if you are using acrylic paints, many times we do this mistake, like we mix it with like too much of water, or thin it really, and do not use more color, like use it a very less quantity of color, which is a classic mistake. So please don't do this. I mean, but if you are looking forward to make a great artwork, or to make it the art that worths your hard work, so don't let your colors ruin your artwork. For that, what I would suggest, that use a good quality acrylic paints and use it in a good amount. That I understood very lately. Initially I used to use really small quantity of acrylic paints and try to cover up like huge area and make it a single shade. That's the classic mistake you can do. So what you can do is like use like different layers of acrylic paints and use it in a good quantity. Use quality colors. It's gonna really improve your paintings to the next level. So this is a great tip, guys. I mean, I also learned it from different artists and I applied it to my artworks, and I could see a huge improvement. So definitely I would suggest you to use like good quality acrylic paints and use it in a sufficient amount, and play with the colors. Use different shades. I mean, don't, even if you're looking at a tree and you see like, okay, it has 1 or 2 colors. No, it might has like more than 5 shades in it, based on the ambience and the time of the day, like it's night or daytime, in the morning. So it depends. So you also have to play with the colors, use more colors, try to make it look more vibrant, with using colors. So definitely that is one of the things you can do. The third thing would be using good choice of brushes. Again, it is very, very important what kind of brush you are using in your painting. Like that changes the game altogether. So definitely you should have a good collection of brushes. I'm not saying to have like too many brushes. Even if you have 5 or 6 brushes, make sure you have the essential ones and have the good ones, the artists who use them frequently. For example, you have filbert brush, which is very useful. You have a flat brush, then you have fan brush to make leaves, and things like that. So of course, choosing brushes are really important, and that saves your time, a lot of time. I mean, you can make, for example, I'm using this round brush to make these leaves, and these are really very easy to make leaves with this kind of brush. So if I will be using the other kind of brush for this painting, might not be good or beneficial here, and might ended up not getting the desired result. So it's really important to use different kinds of brushes, and this you can find out easily on my channel, or you can see other artists also use different kinds of kind of brushes. So you can check it out, and if you are not aware of what are the kind of brushes artists use, so yeah, check it out. And okay, I'll also make one video on this, like what are the brushes you should have. So this is a good idea coming into the mind to explain my experience with all of you with brushes. And so that changes I have like different kinds of brushes, and I still go to Hobby Lobby or Michael's to buy another one, because I know it makes a huge difference in my artwork. So definitely something you should also consider about. So I think technically these are the things which will really help you improve your artworks. Also having a good easel could also contribute to that. So make sure you have a stable, good, decent easel. Not doesn't have to be a fancier one, but maybe you can check that it doesn't wobble too much, or so yeah, you can take care of that. It should be more stable, and you have things with you. Also with acrylic paints, you can use spray bottles, which comes really handy. Spray bottle, like you can fill water in it and spray it time to time, because acrylic paints, the problem is that it gets dry so quickly, even on your palette. So make sure that you have spray bottles. Maybe you can use water, but that's really useful, and you can get it in like less than $2 or $1 from Hobby Lobby or any store like Walmart. Now let's talk about the different dimensions of paintings, or different factors that matters, which is like more mentally, not with the things, but also for example, let's talk about the reference image. Should we use it or not? Definitely I would recommend to use reference image if you are starting out as an artist. So basically when you will just think that okay, out of nowhere you will start painting and you will build up, you will get ended up getting a really disproportionate painting. Of course that's not pleasing to eyes, and that's the mistake you should avoid. So for that, because I also used to think before, I realized it really later, that reference image is something really handy and guide you through maintaining the proportion, the the eye of the painting and things like that. So basically for reference image, you can search it on online. You can get inspired by some places or flowers or whatsoever you like, or get the image from. What you can do, you don't have to copy it or something, but of course you will use your own style to it. So basically have it and try to mix it up, play with it, and don't take too much of pressure to copy it or make it exact the copy of it. Now here comes your uniqueness into the picture, where your creativity will guide you through this. I mean, the reference image is only for the proportion, you're making the painting right at the places, so that's doing its job. But apart from that, now is the time to play with it, and you can use your own imagination. Maybe if there is a tree, you can make it a different kinds of trees. Even if it's a palm tree, you can make it like a banyan tree or whatever, the trees you like, evergreen tree or something. So yeah, it's your choice to play with it. But I would definitely recommend reference images when you're starting out, and you would see the improvements in your artwork immediately. Also, when you starting out painting, and it's really important to not take a lot of pressure to make it right. Start thinking from just playing with it, or not intentionally trying to make it right. Even it's not going to turn out that well, you still have different advantages of learning and getting all those soothing and relaxing experience from painting. So like whenever I sit to paint, I don't think about like how my paintings are going to turn out. Rather I just sit because I really feel like painting, and I feel like I really relaxes my body, and it's so meditative. I mean, it's really good. So I started as like I'm gonna have some fun with colors, and that's how I start. And of course I will have one reference image, and mostly I start painting when I get like too excited about starting out. So the excitement is the sign that you are enjoying it, and not taking lot of pressure on yourself to making it perfect. Of course, that's the hard part of every artist, to make it perfect. But that comes with time, definitely with a lot of practice. But that will come, but that will take some time. Even though you are starting out really good, you won't ever feel is the best in the beginning, because you're an artist. You will chase perfection, you remember. So you have to give some time to yourself and enjoy the process, embrace it. And every painting is gonna teach you something, is gonna make you more perfect than before. So that's how you should see your each artwork. Okay guys, so that's all for today. See you in the next video, and thank you so much for watching. Also, please do not forget to subscribe to my channel and like this video. Bye.